Good evening, fellow meanderers. Here we are again on another little walk. I've done a few little changes. I've tried getting the Nano and the Action 5 running simultaneously, so that will prove a point. Oh, do you know what I do need to do? Moss, come here. I actually need to put on my boots before I start anything, don't I? Life. Hey mate, you're right. Good, yeah, not bad. Moss, stay. Come here. Tell you what, just for a second, let's pop you in the back while I put my boots on. Right. Oh, poor planning, poor planning. So anyways, I hope everyone's having a good evening. Start as we mean to go on with disorganisation. But yeah, so we're trying to get the Nano and the Action 5 working simultaneously. I gave up with editing last night because it was doing my melanin a little bit. Watch out, Moss. Stay there. So anyways, I was saying before all the traffic in Hartwell turned up that yeah, I just couldn't get it edited. I don't have the skill yet. I really tried to basically have both cameras not like essentially sequenced together in terms of timings, but my laptop is so appalling that all it can just about manage is rendering a few bits and pieces. So when you start running two cameras or two files at the same time, it just causes absolute havoc. And they're around about 5 seconds-ish out. And yeah, an absolute palaver to deal with. Go on, Mossy. So it's hopefully by pressing both buttons off the rip, come on, we have a little bit more joy. And if we don't, apologies. Get to enjoy the DJI Nano a little bit more. A little bit of feedback on the Nano. In fact, that's not the road I want to go down. I need to keep along the main road. A little bit of feedback on the Nano. A disappointing thing on the Nano, actually. So basically, long and short of it, you can't make it right to an SD card. You can put an SD card in, and then you've got to export from the SD card down to the Moss, away from that rubbish. Yeah, from basically the internal onto the SD, which for me is a bit of it's no good, to be honest. If I had known that, it would have made me think about getting the the 128 version as opposed to the 64 gigabyte. However, I'm not disappointed with the camera. It's superb for its size. I'm just going to go back this way. Yeah, superb for its size. Great quality. Audio quality not so good, but we're running all the audio off the DJI mics, so that's not such an issue. It's definitely not quite as good as the Action 5. Even the Action 5 has its problems. This pub here on the corner is the Rose and Crown, or at least was before it got shut down. It's where Amy Winehouse and her boyfriend had a punch up, got a little bit drunk. Surprise, surprise. Rest in peace, though, got Amy. But yeah, got into a bit of a punch up there. There's a bit of a local sort of chitter chatter, really. They're over at Hartwell House, which is a posh spa, which is over in that direction, these walls that we're looking at are the walls of Hartwell. And yeah, basically that's turned into a spa and all sorts of cool stuff. But yeah, a little bit posh, and I think they wanted to get out for a normal local pint. Got absolutely bladdered and end up coming to blows apparently. Excuse me, I did not mean to spit on camera, but I just had a fly go into my mouth. That's disgusting. So, anyways, if you hadn't guessed, we are in Hartwell, which is on the outskirts of Stone. Stone is just on the outskirts of Aylesbury, the market town in the area. And yeah, we're on a new walk for me. And Moss, obviously. Moss, come. You ready? Let's be patient there, take the slack off the lead. Moss, come here, let's go. Good boy. So yeah, this walk I have not done since many a drunken night before I was even of legal age to drink, if I'm honest. I had a good pal that lived in this area, who sadly we actually fell out in our later teens, but that's not a story for the channel. But yeah, wish the guy all the best in all fairness. It's been 20 odd years since that happened. No hard feelings and all of that. It's just one of those things. But yeah, so we're in Hartwell, and this overlooks the rest of the Aylesbury Vale. So you can see that windmill, that's Berryfields. And over in the distance, we've got Ethrop, and finally into Waddesdon Manor. And we're going to go to Waddesdon Manor one day, which is a National Trust area. Yeah, basically I'm just trying to get together all the best walks in the local vicinity on the daily dose of Moss Meanders. So dog walkers and hikers alike can enjoy these areas. And yeah, like I was saying last night as well, on our walk in Aston Abbots, which was delightful, by the way. You probably gathered off of my narration how jazzed I was about Aston Abbots. What a spot to be walking. So yeah, I'm just sort of separating the wheat from the chaff, working out what walks Moss and I both love and will continue to do. Aston Abbots is up there, Weedon will be another. Just let him have a sniff. All right, mate, have a sniff. And maybe Hartwell will be added to the list. And there's one unusual and peculiar landmark on this journey today, which, hey, good little wee-wees. That's a big boy cock of the leg. Lovely stuff. He's definitely growing more into a dog now rather than a puppy. Starting to enter his adolescent phase, slowly but surely. So, yeah, anyways, a peculiar landmark, shall we say. And I'll let that particular spot do the talking for us as and when we arrive, which I believe is probably about 20 minutes up the road, maybe 15 minutes. Ross, what are you sniffing, mate? What have you got your nose on? Again, we might be taking a little bit longer because he's going to be sniffing every 5 minutes. Come on, Mossy. Let's go. Good boy. But yeah, we're literally walking down the perimeter wall of the Hartwell estate now. This wall is ancient. I don't want to quote, but it's at least a couple of 100 years old at a guess. Certainly over a century. That's a fact. You can even see, I don't know how much the camera picks up, it bows in through its age. But yeah, just a lovely, lovely part of the world. And we're about to come past an exceptionally beautiful small holding by the looks of things. Has that got a rugby thing in its back garden? No. Again, I won't keep pointing the camera in that direction because, you know, people deserve their privacy, but wow. I mean, anyone can find it, in all fairness. Yeah, they got rugby posts in their back garden. Not a rugby pitch by any means. I know of one spot that has a full-size rugby pitch in their back garden. It's absolutely insane. That's over the other side of Wendover Woods. Wow, what a homestead that is. What a homestead. incredible. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend. This will be our last instalment of Moss Meanders until next week, where, yeah, maybe we'll go on a few more little adventures. So let me just check footpath map. Moss, wait. 2 seconds. So let's see where we're at. So we're at Lower Hartwell. And, okay, what we're going to do, we're just going to go up into the old chapel yard and then not double back on ourselves, but it goes into like a little triangle. So we'll go in here, because it's a point of interest as such. And to be honest, I don't know what it is, but I love a graveyard. I don't know why. This is a Commonwealth war graves here. So yeah, oi, don't you chase after that squirrel, mister. I tell you what, this might be the spot where we can have you off. Moss, hang on. Let's see how we get on, because these are nice quiet lanes around here. So I'll give you a little, easy, I'll give you a little bit of freedom. But yeah, look how ancient some of these are. Rest in peace to all of those that preceded us. Great respect to all of these war heroes, either lost their lives in the war or managed to get out and have a very, very nice life for the freedoms of which they fought. A lot of respect for anybody like that. Oh, Moss, hang on a second. Let's pop you there. Just need to do up my laces, buddy. Don't go too far. But yeah, I just love having him off lead. He's such a darling. He enjoys it so much more than being on lead. That's a fact. Moss, come here. Oh, he's just round the corner. I'll grab him in a second. Won't stress too much. Oh, he's just waiting for me. He's just peeking around the corner. Good boy, Moss. Right, let's stick the old lead round my thing. Wrong way, mate. This way. Go on. Good boy. So, you know, I put up the video this morning demonstrating his recall is not always fantastic. I'd say 90%. Still work in progress. He's a week off being 7 months old. So, yeah, he's been a good boy, really. Moss, Blythe. I mean, stay. Blythe. Oh, it doesn't matter, I can't hear any cars. But yeah, it's just a quiet little lane. This way, buddy. We'll just trot along here. I can't see there being many cars going along this road, but we're coming up to that point of interest. So let's just test the recall. Moss, come here. Zit. Good boy, yes. Come on, let's trot on shift. Very good. Yeah, one thing we're going to work on a little bit more is our heel work. But he doesn't go too far in places that he doesn't know, like now. You know, he's probably 3 meters ahead, having a look back. Heel. Heel. See if he sits in the heel position. Yeah, good boy, that's pretty close. Shift. So shift is my go command, which again, he won't go far when he doesn't know the area. If he knows the area, he'll be off and then he'll come back to check in. So yeah, we're just coming up to that point of interest. The Egyptian Springs. The most random thing you could possibly imagine in an area like this. We got some spring water and all the hieroglyphics. I have no idea what or why this is here. We've got a couple of dogs. They all need a little drink for the spring. But yeah, don't really know much about history. Oh, these guys are off. Go on, Moss, shift. Go on, yay. Staff of some description. I think we're hanging left there anyways. Moss, Blythe. Would you like him on lead?
Well, she's only reactive with dog reactive, she's generally fine.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, he's not, they're better off lead. They're always better off lead, mate.
Yeah. Hello.
Say hello.
Hello. Oh, they're fine.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Gorgeous staff, mate.
Thank you.
Stunning. Love the brindle. There's little sniffs. Hey, yo.
Girl Lola.
It's worse when they're on the lead tension, pal.
Yeah.
And like, again, I'm like one of these believers, if you're confident your dog is.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And same with calmness. Hello, aren't you gorgeous? Hey, and this is my point. Moss. Okay.
Lola. Oh, yeah, because so she's protected. So.
Hey, Moss, away.
Lovely. Cheers, mate, anyway.
No worries at all. I was literally just singing his praises.
No,
it's because...
cool. He's all right.
Hey, oh, you little buggy, so quick. Moss, come yay. Come yay. Heel. Have a good evening, guys. Apologies. Come on, come on. What's this? And you, sir, take it easy. He's bad with the little ones. Sit. Lay. Leave it. Why is it always young spaniels, Moss? Have a lovely, lovely interaction with a staffy, which people would, you know, say is bad, and then you do that with them. We're going to keep walking. Go ahead. Good boy. I did ask the question. Anyways. Moss, come. Come. This way. Moss. What's this? Moss. There's bull in that field. Not interested. Come on. Why do you always bully the little ones, eh? Again, we're literally talking about lead tension. That lady had that dog on a bit of tension. But, you know what? I've had the go ahead. Moss, come. Let's go. I've had the go ahead. What am I supposed to do? Maybe know my dog that little bit better. What's this? But he's definitely got it in him. It's very, sits, very, very tenacious little man. Typical terrier. And it's always spaniel puppies. Always. Moss. Heel. Moss. See ya. Bye. Bye. Good boy. Yes. There is an absolute gaff going up there. Absolute gaff. Not in keeping with the area. I can tell you that for free. There's a squirrel there as well. Have you seen it? But yeah, little baby one. Again, I'm not going to cut that out, guys. I mean, this is a candid channel. Moss, Blythe! Blythe! Come, yay! Moss. Where's he gone? Come. What's this? What's this? Sit. Good boy. Heel. This way. But yeah, this is what Hartwell's all about, guys. Thatched cottages. Careful. Shift on. Blythe. Moss. I don't know where he's going, but he's in someone's garden. Come. You gonna squeak through? Go on, Moss. It's like a puzzle. Go on, yay. This is where we find that he can't swim. This way. Come. Good boy. Moss. Moss, come. Shift. And I trust him not to go into every single house along here. But look, lovely little brook rolling through. Lovely. Shift on. Oh, I need the CPL filter there. Did you see that lens flare? Good little wee wees. Go on, buddy. Good boy. Moss. Come on, bud. Yeah, mostly very, very, very relaxing walk. But still got, I can hear bulls. Okay. Moss, kom. Sis. Zit. Zit. Liggen. Laat het. Just for my own peace of mind, I am actually going to throw him on the lead just for a second. Gen. Good boy. Let's go. Throw him on the lead for a second because, again, talk about familiarity of the areas. I know this route in terms of like I did it many, many years ago. But do I know whether or not there's cattle in that field off to the left? I can hear them or hear them. However, is it going to be passable, or are they simply in these barns on our left-hand side? If they are, I don't want him running into the barns either. Yeah, I would love to know. Anyone in the comments, I'll take the positive criticism on this of how you can stop your dog bullying babies. Oh yeah, cows are in there. That's all safe. Come on, Moss. Let's go. But yeah, what is that all about? Is that just a requirement for dominance, or is he just an arsehole? Excuse my French, because it does concern me that he's perhaps not that good with puppies. Admittedly, he has grown up exclusively with adult dogs. Maybe that is the issue. The puppies that he has interacted with, he doesn't play that nice, I must admit. He plays like an adult dog when he isn't one, but maybe that's because he's had to learn how to, which is good because he's confident. But I want him to be, you know, good with the puppies as well. It's just something I'm going to have to continuously keep an eye on and continue to train. I am a pet owner, trying to learn as much as I can about my breed. And I knew a lot in the first place from working at the kennel club. It's not like I'm completely inexperienced. I've been on training days for canines. So I've definitely built up a level of resilience and knowledge over the years. Oh dear. But I wouldn't want to risk that. Okay. But yeah, so I've built up a lot of knowledge, but I'm still no expert. I mean, that is warning that there is a bull in the field and there is a national footpath here. What do we do? What do we do? There's a calf by the looks of things. Do you know what? Shoulders back, Moss. Let's do it. Moss, shoulders back, let's do it. It says bull on the field on that other thing as well. But I'll tell you what, dude, we are running if needs be, and we're going to be running fast. Is that cow spotted me? Moss, let's just have a little recce here. Nah, he's beelining. Go on, Moss. Yeah, that cow, that bull, is beelining for us. Here he comes. Well, I'm glad we stopped there. Hello, mama. And that is why there are issues with cow and cattle-based deaths every single year. Yeah, that is a male bullock. Yeah, I know, Moss. you're right to be a little bit frightened, mate. I would be as well. Right, enough of that. Shift on. Let's go. Little... Oi. He doesn't know what you are and you don't know what he is. But that's a wise decision. I cannot believe that bull just beelined. Well, I can. The signs are there. And that is why you stick them on bloody lead when you hear cattle. Dangerous. But merely protecting their fields. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to work back to this other cut through, and we're going to hope that we don't have cows. I've literally had to leg it. We've literally had to leg it. Oh, dearie me. Away from that. Okay. Maybe we won't be in a hurry to come back to Hartwell anytime soon. I absolutely hate cattle. And I don't mean that in terms of I hate them because cows are not very good. They're just so powerful, man. And like, isn't it something stupid like the stat? There's more deaths from cattle every single year than sharks or something dumb. Yeah, you don't mess with nearly a ton of animal. That is something that needs to be thoroughly respected. So, anyways, let's get back on task, shall we, Moss? So we can lower Hartwell, and then hopefully we can get back on track a little bit, cut the corner off. We're on 27 minutes. Oh, that time went quick. There was a little bit of time sort of faffing about briefly. But yeah, I'd like a circular walk. I don't like doing point to point. But yeah, like I was saying before, sort of got distracted by the cattle situation. I need to work on Moss more with his puppy socialising. He was decent with that staff just then, but a bigger boy. But again, he got a growl because he's being protected off that spaniel. Maybe could have gone a little bit wrong. Again, I'm trying to learn. Really trying to learn. And again, negate the risk. Speak with the owners. To be fair, as soon as he said, I'm not sure, he's a bit reactive. I probably should have taken that on board. But he, again, the staff was sound, weren't he? It was actually my dog being an arse. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, best not overthink it too much. Come on. Come on, bud. There's this bull in the field there as well. Is there anywhere that hasn't got a bull in the field? Oh, so that's the couple that went by. To be honest, looking at that could be turned into a nice loop. Worth bearing in mind in the future that to come down the path, do a loop, come back. Yeah, because there's that whole, I can see exactly what happens, and then it links up with HS2 eventually. But yeah, there's this one bit of the walk up here, which is national footpath as well, and that will link us back to where the car is parked. Come on, shift on. There's a dog howling like nobody's business, barking away, protecting his property. Now this is where I'm going to have to be careful. This looks like a nice bit of field. Yeah, we'll try this route. If not, we are running fast, very fast. Because, I'll see, make no mistake, man, like these cattle are quick, very, very quick. And I'm not sure whether I've got the legs for one at the moment. Go on, boss, shift. Ready? Go on, bud. Let's go. I'm going to keep him on lead in this field. I just don't know. I need to scoop him up or pull him up. Moss, you keep doing circles around me. That's my get out clause at the moment. That left hand section. We're going to get up to this gate and we're going to have a bloody good recce here. Make sure we're not putting ourselves at unnecessary risk. Come on, Moss, let's go. Good boy. So, I can hear cows to the right. And all the jeopardy. Come on. So we're a third of the way across. Halfway point is going to be this hill. And that is going to be the pinch zone. There are fresh cow pats here. Yeah, we're potentially going to have to do a runner. Definitely trotters. I don't want another angry bull on my hands. Because he was trotting, weren't he? Right, Moss, nice and calm. Can't see anything over here, yeah. Come on, bud. There's definitely been cattle in here, though. Yeah, I can definitely jump off to the right-hand side if needs be. I mean, it is a beautiful walk, but I'm a bit stressed. So there's the cows over to the right that tried running up on me a bit. Are they giving the call to say hello? There's a geezer over here. There's lots of hills here and I can't see the cows, but I can see the pats. But I'm going to get towards the end of this. It's going to go Pete Tong, isn't it? Let's do another recce of the map. We'll go up to the left by the looks of things. Up to the farm. Again, I cannot see any cows. There is a gate that's open there, but no cows. Please don't be sat on top of this. Yeah, so that's the farm back from where we just come. Again, I think if this walk was more within my knowledge and my repertoire, I'd be able to navigate it with a little bit more confidence and ability. But it is rather beautiful. No cows on top, few, okay. Come on, mate. Okay, that is all clear now. And all I'll say, a good walk filled with various stresses, but otherwise a good walk, right? Those cows must be over in that field over there, or through that gate over to this. I can't see either way, but there is the light at the end of the tunnel. I can run that. And please excuse me being out of breath. Again, as I've said on the channel, I haven't been very well. I've had a lung issue. So yeah, my ability to sprint and just do heavy exercise is really diminished. So yeah, that run or jog, Well, the fastest jog I could do out of that last field has absolutely caned me. Oh. Another thing I've done as well, I've moved the microphone down because I was noticing it was picking up really, really decent amount of breathing, which I thought was relatively normal. So yeah, I've adjusted its positioning with the magnets that come with it. I've never really used them before, but my mate the other day used them and he seems to get on well with that and had every confidence it would stop. But yeah, just to have a little look. So we've got the mic and the DJI Nano on my chest, all with magnets. Very, very impressive. So anyways, guys, approaching the end of this walk, questionable. What do I rate that out of 10? Now, one thing I need to bear in mind, it's experiential. So, has my experience been good? I would rate that a 5 or 6 out of 10. Average to above average, perhaps. Would I come back? Perhaps. There are a few spots and loops that could be done where that couple went with the young spaniel. Moss decided to have a little nibble at. But again, it's like, it's lead tension. I was literally just discussing with a guy about lead tension. They're better off lead, and they are. But the spaniel was not off lead, and I should have used my gut instinct, stuck him on lead. But would have that made him a problem for the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, who's a very strong, powerful, fighting bred dog? That's one to consider. I mean, from that perspective, making sure that reactive dog was not reactive, that owner was sweet as a nut. But then you've got, again, from my perspective, the confusion of where do you lie when one's on lead, one isn't. But yeah, question for another day, one to sleep on, I think. But anyways, guys, on that note, I'm going to get myself home. I'm going to try and catch my breath. And I'm going to make an attempt to edit in these 2 cameras, Osmo Action 5, Osmo Nano. And again, like I said at the beginning of the video, loving both cameras, absolutely amazing. But yeah, the Action 5 is far superior to the Nano, but it is lovely. It really, really is. So anyways, pleasure, all the best.